take a hot bath, to loosen up because I'll be jet lagged, and I'll ride my bicycle to West Side High for the game. And Tone will always be like, "Yo, Bob, show him you're not just a DJ. Yo, Bob." And then we used to play an Amber Bachelor's tournament. She used to do the annual like the giving homage to the 90s, and then we playing the Pasta Classic.
Bob, come on, I play every tournament you name it. I'm Ray D. I played all of them, and I played Imposter Set. I played every tournament.
Right.
I was bugging for a minute.
So I would have games where I would hit 7 threes, 8 threes. Every time I would hit, Tone would run back on the court and be like, "Yeah, Bob, let him know you're not just a DJ. Let him know you're trying to." So I love Tone for that, man.
No. I used to play, like I said, I played a lot of basketball, Bobbito. Great ball. I had good times with all y'all. You drove me crazy. Hey, we drove you. Kirk drove me, Greg. But we were winners, Bob. We love Bob. And I think if you remember this, Bob, when people started talking about them boys from 97th Street, them boys are ball players, man. They knew the kids could play. They knew about it. They thought we were rich because of the buildings we lived in. They don't know what we went through. Yeah, we were ball players, man.
I was grateful when y'all finally because I was older than all y'all. When y'all, I wasn't down with y'all on Ray Diaz. But years later, you put me down.
Ron got him.
His computer's out.
Oh.
Hello, what? Get up.
He's got to get up.
His computer froze?
His computer froze.
Okay. It's all good.
It's all good. All right. So there's some more tough questions. These are the fun ones now. These are the fun questions. Rucker or Dykeman? It's rough. That's a rough question. That's
a very rough question. I don't think we need to choose, because here's what it is. Dykeman in the last 30 years has really made a mark internationally on outdoor basketball. I mean, in a way that's kind of unparalleled, with the amount of attention that they've gotten with the Dominican community coming out there on Friday nights, with Kenny Stevens, doing it not just for the adults, because he had the Unlimited, but he from early on he was doing the high school division, which wound up getting a lot more attention in some cases or some nights than even the Unlimited. So Dykeman has done a phenomenal job, and when you think that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is from those projects.
And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is from those projects?
Is from Dykeman projects, and Mr. Couch, who used to have the Dykeman program, this is before the Dykeman tournament, there was the Dykeman squad that was in the Holcombe Rucker Youth Memorial. So there's a time, Mr. Couch was a person who taught Kareem Abdul-Jabbar the sky hook.
Wow.
And I believe that happened on Nagle Avenue on 4th Street, whatever, in that court. So that court has a ton of history, and Dykeman's done a phenomenal job to be like, a premier tournament in the world,
pushing the game forward, which is what you care about.
That said, Rucker Park is named after Mr. Holcombe Rucker. And a lot of people don't know who that is. Mr. Holcombe Rucker in 1946 invented outdoor basketball in an organized context for youth in Harlem. Wow. It didn't exist prior to that. Wow. They had the Harlem YMCA tournament, and it was always in the winter. And if they did it in the summer, it was indoors. So Mr. Holcombe Rucker takes basketball outdoors, and then in the 50s, he adds the college and pro division. And now people are seeing the best players in the world for free up on 7th Ave and 127th Street. And so, and back then they got triple park cars and, people on the fence and double park cars and whatever else, So it's like people think that all that started in the 70s, but no, that started in the 50s.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And so that, I'll talk about that in my book as well. So it's, Dykeman is wonderful, and it may very well have the biggest crowds in New York for the last however many years. But it's like Dykeman doesn't happen without Rucker.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Like without Mr. Holcombe Rucker in particular. And Rucker Park is named after Mr. Holcombe Rucker. So we got to pay homage where homage is
Mr.
due.
Holcombe
Now,
Rucker.
Greg Marius, who started the Entertainers Basketball Classic, didn't start it at Rucker Park. He started it at Mount Morris, which is now known as Marcus Garvey, in 1980. He took a year off, and then he started it again. Then he had it 139th and Lenox. And then he eventually moved it to Rucker. And once they got to 55th, that's when all the the sort of legendary moments happened.
Oh yeah.
So if we compare Rucker and Dykeman, they're just two separate. It's like being like apples and oranges. They're both nutritious for you, but apples have vitamin C and oranges have vitamin D or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like they got their vitamins that are essential to outdoor basketball. But that's
Rucker,
a good question.
That was good though that you explained that Rucker was first and Holcombe Rucker was the first to do it. I never knew that. And it gives you a different perspective. It makes you realize that Dykeman is the next step towards greatness. All of them together.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're doing a phenomenal.
They're killing that.
They crushing it. They're crushing it.
My computer blanked out for a second, but I don't know what I do say. I think this 55th is the first, but I will admit now I'm not no disrespect, but Dykeman took over. They told me this rocking and rolling, man. It's hardcore, and it's except for one time there's rarely violence up there, and cars are triple parked up there. Yeah. It's understood by police in the Dykeman community. It is what it is.
Yep.
It is what it is.
I got to get my charger because I see my
battery.
Go.
Yeah, me too. Go. Yeah, that's what I just did. Go.
I didn't know that.
You're that part that just went. We're gonna edit that. No, I'm telling you, no. All right.
Or not.
I don't. It doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck. Whatever.
So you got your little props now, because I couldn't tell if you was nice like that.
I can play ball, man. I got rings under my belt, man. I just really wish I could see Gray play, because Gray's the truth, man. He's the truth.
Truth. Our Truth always talk about he can play ball.
Oh, I'm not saying he can't play. I'm not even gonna put him down. But to play with us, he was a baby though, man. We went through wars.
He's saying he can play now.
Well, now he got me. I could shoot a better bank shot than you. That's my best shot. That's my shot of all time. I'm not like a 3. I can shoot a 10-footer bank shot. Not side to side, but not the middle truth. Left and right, the angle of the basket. I hate your bank shots. Ridiculous. I'm a mid-range guy. Mid-range? Yeah, that's I love the mid-range. Yeah.
I beat him a couple times.
Ron ain't shit.
I beat him a couple times.
Yo, Ron ain't shit.
I beat him a couple times in 21. Queens is known for playing ball. Could we get that?
Yeah, but y'all got ball. No. Yeah, y'all all right.
Could we get playing ball?
Y'all all right. Y'all run for rapping. Y'all all right. Y'all got one of the best players of all time, Kenny Anderson, one of the best. I ain't gonna lie. It's one. When he talking about, so Bobbito, Ron's from Queens. So he said Queens got good ball play. And they all right, they got ball play. He got one of my best players of all time, Kenny Anderson. Bob Ron didn't see him play. Kenny was ridiculous, Bob. I never seen somebody play like that when I was growing up.
I mean, listen, Queens can contend because Bob Cousy's from Queens. Yeah, Rayful Alston's from Queens.
Yeah. He's a trickery guy. I'm talking about ball players, Bob. Bob, you like tricks.
Queens.
Yeah, Marcus.
Anthony Mason is from Queens. I mean, we can go on and on. Queens got
Kenny was the truth. Yo, Bob, Kenny Anderson was the shit he was doing was ridiculous, man.
You loved it. You saw.
I saw it, Kenny. Bob saw Kenny, but I saw how good Kenny was. But how good Kenny Anderson?
There's 2 high school jerseys hanging in the Naismith Hall of Fame. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Kenny Anderson, and that's it. That's it.
Queens, the God. He was a God. But Bob, remember that move he throws around his back? He catch it back, and that was just bad. He's bad. I don't know, his NBA career wasn't that good, Bob. I don't know what happened. But that was a lot of people, Bob. Maybe you can answer that. Why when they get to NBA, they just not that good
no. Let me stop you. Kenny Anderson had a solid NBA career. He made All-Star team.
Well, he averaged for him. Solid's not good enough, Bob. For him, what we thought he was gonna be, Bob. What Kenny Anderson, what we thought he was gonna be.
Okay, so your expectations were high.
Yeah,
and I understand you expect them to be Jason Kidd or Gary Payton, like perennial all-star, all NBA
I don't
first
know
team
what
and all
happened,
that.
man.
But he had a good NBA career, bro.
You're right, Bob. It was solid. It wasn't like Chris Layden was garbage in NBA.